Hi everybody, this is a short tarot COVID reading for March the 22nd. Had some excitement this morning, not in a good way. There was a cartel thing happening in another town, and the military was called in to, I don't know. Nobody really knows anything except for there were some gunshots. The highway got closed down, but now everything is fine. And it's interesting because, you know, I've watched a lot of movies, La Reina del Sur, all those, you know, cartel things. And, you know, a lot of local people actually appreciate the cartel's involvement, sort of like another layer of government, because when there's a serious problem with a thief, or let's just say, I don't know, someone hurts a child or something, they just call the cartel. They just come in and they take the person off, and supposedly they beat them with a really big stick for a while, you know, and then they usually let them go. I don't think I should talk too much about things like this, though. Sort of interesting in a dark way. So I hope you're all well. I know we've had more people coming in here from the States now, some people that are older because they've been vaccinated, so they're feeling very relaxed, running around, wanting everything to be back to normal. But of course, because other people are still nervous, it's not going to be back to normal yet. Obviously, with all the good weather coming and the longer days in the sunshine, people are going to be spending more time outside, which increases your vitamin D levels and boosts your immune system significantly. So that will help people a lot. Okay, so what do we have to say today about what's going to happen for the next few months ahead of us with COVID? Oh, and I did offer people a 15-minute reading for $25 if you want. Just click on my link below, caralouise3@gmail.com. You can send me an email, or you can just put some money in my PayPal account. There's a link below as well, and I'll do a personal reading for you. It doesn't have to be about COVID. It can be about anything you want, because I'm going to have lots of free time in April to do that if people want. Okay. I think that's enough shuffling. I've shuffled a lot. Okay, I'm going to stop now. Okay, so right now we have the World card for the present moment, so coming to the end of March, and the World is, you know, it's an opening up of everything, like the completion of a cycle and opening everything up sort of for the next stage, the next major development. And I think that's pretty obvious with what's happening right now, in the sense that everybody's gone through all their stuff. It's been really awful and people have been really frightened. And now we're coming to the end of this particular cycle. So, you know, this is an uplifting card because it says, okay, so now we're moving ahead with something completely new and different. We've evolved. Anyways, but next to this card, we have the Four of Wands reversed, okay? Which we had something, I remember last week, that came up that was a little bit sort of spoke a bit of strife for the month of March. And this is sort of the happily ever ending card, you know, the Four of Wands, all about balance and stability and family. And it can be about work too, but it's more typically about relationships, and it's reversed. So there's still some stress here with people amongst their in their social relationships, and I think this makes sense considering we've all been convinced to be completely terrified of each other. You know, terrified of you touching me doing this to you, killing our grandmother, whatever. So, Yeah, so this just to me indicates that that stress between people, that social isolation that's been imposed on us, which is really psychologically unhealthy and actually causes a lot of mental health issues too for people who have been sitting on the line, right? Like, um, yeah, it's kind of messed up, that part of things. So the effects are still real on this, but as we move into April, okay, we have the Hanged Man. He's in the right position, so this is about finally letting go. So the sense of resistance or struggle, distrust, whatever it is that people are dealing with, we're moving into a place that's like, yeah, it's like just kind of just accepting that everything's okay and that we're all moving forward. It's a great psychological release card. So for whatever you've been dealing with, if you've been feeling really stuck, don't worry. You're coming to the end of that process, and we have the Ace of Swords beside it, which is a very powerful card because this is all about new ideas, new ways of thinking, and new beginnings as well. So this is looking very positive for end of April. Now, May has a little bit of mixed stuff going on. I'm a little disappointed to see these cards, but we have the King of Wands reversed. And if this is speaking to any kind of leadership, then, it's just things not being completely on the up and up. If it's speaking directly to us, then it means, there's still going to be a little bit of setbacks with our career success. Things are still going to be held back a little bit, which could just mean that certain people are making decisions around keeping certain restrictions in place that might continue to make things a little bit more difficult for businesses. And that this is going to create, people are going to be pissed off, basically. Yeah. This is like the Five of Wands, and this is about, people fighting back, basically, or about, group strife or conflict. And I think if they're going to continue to keep, as numbers are going down, as people are being vaccinated, if things are not being opened up the way they need to be opened up for people to feel that they can be back in their social groups, to be, operate their businesses as they need to. People are going to be pretty upset about that. It might just be a bit of a delay on that. So I just pulled some clarification cards on that because, I don't like to see that in May. So I pulled, we have the Eight of Pentacles here, okay? And this is focusing on finances. So this is related to people working in finances. And we have the Temperance card, which is reversed. So people are needing things to be more balanced, more fair than they will be. But we do have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is also just saying, okay, don't worry, because we have the Ace of Swords here, which is, new ideas moving ahead, and with a lot of strength behind it. And the Ace of Cups is pulled up as well. So I think that what it's indicating is May is not going to be the complete opening up of everything month. And seeing that I'm in a small village where everybody's just running around and acting pretty normal, I thought about showing you that on video in one of my other tarot videos. And if you want me to, I will take you to a local business place, even though it might be a bit noisy, if you want, and do my next reading. Let me know in your comments below. But yeah, it looks like, so we're in a place of healing right now and getting our strength back, and we're getting prepared, okay, mentally to move forward, but there's still going to be a few setbacks in May. There's still going to be some setbacks in May. There's still going to be some restrictions that are going to be kept in place. I'm sorry to say that. I really, I feel like things are going to be great in the summer, even though there's going to be minor restrictions. That's how I feel. I feel like things are going to be like a lot better. And being able to be here away from all the let's just say the vibration of terror, like being here, has allowed me to just be really relaxed about everything. And so, you know, I'm sort of dreading going back to Canada at this point, because I know that with the media and everything that's been going on and the way people have been socially isolating and stuff, that when I go back, you know, I'm going to feel all those things that people have been struggling with, you know, because I'm really sensitive that way. I'm going to really feel all that stuff that other people, even if they feel like they're doing okay, I'm going to feel it all when I get back. So I have to prepare myself for that, and hopefully I'll be of assistance. Okay, so I pulled an oracle card for you, and it says spiritual DNA. Serious alchemy is afoot. Okay, so I'm just going to end there. Let me know if you want me to take you to a public setting so you can have something refreshing for the next reading, if you don't mind a little bit of background noise happening, and I can show you how nice it is here. And take care, everybody, and try and have as much fun as you can. Have some fun. Be good to yourselves, okay? Bye.